What's happening, folks? So the difference between 205 kV and 173 kV motors is about 20 kilometers on the top end, because the 205 kV motors rev out more than 175 kV motors. This is running 205 kV motors with the Maker X DV6 Pro, pumping out the amps needed to get these puppies really moving. So a sweet peanut butter and jelly combo, I reckon. Radium Motors, can't fault them, and the DV6 Pro, bang on. And it's his full radium back end from the motor mounts, the pulleys on the wheels and on the motors as well, and it's a full 20 millimeter setup. These belts that I've gotten, I'll see if I can put a close-up overlay on this video. They are directional, these belts, and they're holding up quite well on a few of the other builds that I've done. So yeah, pretty happy with that supplier. Some other unique things about this build versus some of my others. No loop key on the Pelican case. There is a loop key inside the enclosure, just in case, but no need to put it on the back there. Save some space, save me the hassle of installing it. Power it on, press the button there. Feedback from one of my clients was that while the button's great on top, it would work better on the front, and I agree, it actually does. So what I've done for this build, I've put the LED light on the top, so that way you remember the board is on and don't accidentally leave it on, and turn it off like that as well. So that's nice, neat execution of that. We've got the stomp pads with underfoot cabling there. You know, these Matrix 3 trucks that MBS are pumping out, I reckon they are the bee's knees. They are flipping awesome. The level of tunability is out of this world. Because of the high speed on this build, I've gone with orange at the back and whites at the front, although I will be shipping a couple reds as well, because I think red at the back, orange at the front, if you want to go those super high speeds, is going to be pretty sweet. On my personal build, I've been running whites since the Matrix 3 were released, and I get speed wobbles at about just under 50 kilometers an hour. Because this thing's capable of much higher speeds, I don't want to kill people, right? So I've put the orange on there for now, but I do recommend switching the orange to the front and red on the back. I guess the user can figure that out and fine tune it for themselves. So MBS, Radium, Maker X. Huge shout out to the team at Flowstate for punching out this super sweet deck. The flex, the way it behaves on the road, it is sublime. It is freaking sweet. Let's zoom in on that, right? Let's get my pump on. Let's get some lifting happening. How cool is that? See my arm in that? It's awesome, right? New stickers for the front. How cool. How cool. Right. It came out pretty sweet. I'm happy with this build. So that's it. Just punching out these suckers. And they're punching out pretty good too. So let's do a twirl. Oh yeah, the other thing that I've changed, and you probably would have picked up on it if you've been paying attention, is the type of braiding I'm using. So I've moved off the traditional, I guess, this meshy stuff, right? It looks good when you do a new build, but after a while dirt gets inside and water as well, and I don't like that. It's pretty shit, actually. So I was on the hunt for an alternate solution, and I did find something. It's this stuff. It's self-fusing tape, and it's weather, corrosion, water, and UV resistant, and it's capable of withstanding high voltage as well. It is flipping, it's expensive, and it is awesome. It's flipping awesome, right? It stretches up to 200%. You only need a little bit of it, and you wrap it around, and it gives it this, it seals everything. It is awesome. I can't recommend it enough. If you are going to do a build and you're thinking about, you're looking at your braiding options, this is the option you need to choose. It's go to your hardware store, Google it, find it, buy it. I recommend it. That's it. Just a clean build. You've seen my other videos. You know what the deal is, right? Oh, big shout out to Ben Buckler, right? They always supply the pucks. So this is a puck build. So yeah, so MBS, Ben Buckler, Radium, massive help from the team at Radium, with always providing good advice on all my builds as to the direction and the type of combos that I should be going, and the wheel pulley selection as well. So huge shout out to them. The team at MakerX for supplying me awesome ESCs, right? They just, out the box, they just work for me. I know some people find them challenging, but for whatever reason, I've been gifted. Every time I just pull it out the box, boom, turn it on. I think the key is don't move it to the new firmware version. If you can keep it on 5.3, keep it on 5.3. That firmware version is solid, it works, and there's no reason to go to 6 at all. Not for e-skate purposes anyway. I mean, we only use a fraction of the capability that's available in VESC for our electric skateboard needs. So yeah, that's it. I've already ridden it. I'll probably put some footage in it for after this video, and yeah, adios, ciao, ciao, bye.